Jai Hind everyone, myself Sandeep Yadav, Assistant Professor, CSC Department. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on Project Management and Entrepreneurship, a subject that is being taught in 7th and 8th semester to all the BTech students of AKTU. Code of subject code is KHU 802 in even semester and KHU 702 in odd semester. Today I will discuss about innovation and invention, that is part of unit number 2nd. So all of us have heard the word innovation. So these are my content that I am going to discuss briefly. First we will discuss about innovation, then entrepreneurial idea generation, management skill for entrepreneurship, and creating and sustaining enterprising models. So first of all, we shall be discussing innovation. Well, the term innovation means the new way of doing something, that is creating something new which is not present there. It refers to incremental and emergent idea or something radical and revolutionizing changes in thinking. Product may be there, process may be there, or organization may be there. Well, in a nutshell, we can say that innovation consists of creativity. It is a creation of a creative mind. It may consist of failure also and iteration, that is, it has to be repeated over a duration of time. But after a number of iterations, the final product or the process or the organization shall be there. Now, Sumter, a well-known entrepreneur guru, argued that innovations come about through the combinations made by entrepreneur, resulting in a product, a new process, opening a new market, new way of organizing the business, as well as the new sources of supply. That is, a new product may be the resultant, a new process may be the resultant, new markets can be opened, there will be a new way of organizing the business, or there may be new sources of supply. This is what Sumter discusses in his approach. As per Sumter, distinguishes inventions from innovations and identifies 5 types of innovation. As per Sumter, there are 5 types of innovations that he has discussed. Number 1 is regarding process. A new process may be there. Innovation may result in new process. Example is new method of production, that is, a new method of production may be there. For example, Ford car manufacturing and assembly lines. A new market may be there. Opening a new market, example is analog to digital, already we are aware of this. Then opening a new supply chain, that is opening a new source of supply, that is, example may be there, international air travel. Opening a new business or industry, that is a new type of organization, that is, example is internet. A new product or improvement, that is mobile phone. So Sumter discussed about 5 types of innovation that can be there. The different examples he demonstrated, which we have just studied. So these are the examples that are for each type of this, and many more example can be discussed. Even in mobile phone, a new mobile phone may be there, or we can have the improvement over other things. A new product may be there, a new business process may be there, a new supply chain may be there. Now, what is innovation? What innovation does? Innovation can create profits on the value side, that is, customer value your innovation enough to pay more for it. Whenever we have the innovation, then the price of the product increases. So the value side increases, customers are more willing to pay for the product. Or the cost side, the company produces the offering in more efficient way. Either way, the value is being created for the firm as well as for the consumer side. Both consumer as well as the company, both gain as a result of innovations. Both have value additions. For example, consider simple example of potato. Well, as such, if we sell potato, it will not fetch much amount, but after converting the potato in the chips, it creates a value addition, and the same person increases his profit margin if he sell chips instead of simple potato. So that is how the value addition results in increase in profit. Now let us see what is innovation and invention. So simple example is, see the wheel, invention of wheel is there, but if that same wheel is being employed in the cycle, then it is a new way, that is it is a innovation. So innovation is different from invention at any particular moment of time, that it does not have commercial application. A wheel does not have commercial application, but it, when it was employed in chariot of the kings, or in bullock carts, or in four wheelers, the value increases. There is no shortage of ideas in innovation in the world. Well, everyone has so many ideas, brain generates so many ideas, but these are not being converted into commercial ideas. So the market is challenge is to introduce these ideas successfully to the market. Everyone has a idea. Only the idea or innovation can be called an innovation. The idea or the invention that can be commercially exploited is innovation. Rests are wastage or dump. They are dumped like rest of the ideas. So that idea has to be implemented in commercial venture. In other words, innovations require interplay between the product offering and a market. Innovations provide better quality at lower prices, which leads to the higher standard of living. What is the net profit? It is leading to the higher level of the living at a lower price. So innovation is required everywhere. Now see, this is the basic difference that this presentation shows. Invention is there, invention is creating something new, then that will result in new knowledge, whereas innovation is transformation of the idea or the resource into useful applications, which results in new product or services or the processes. So invention is something that we are having the new things which results in knowledge, but when that idea or resource is converted into useful application, then which further results in new product, services or process, then that becomes the innovation. This is a clear cut fundamental difference between innovation and invention. Now there are three types of innovations, basically product innovation, process innovation and service innovations. We shall be discussing them one by one. Let us see first one. See, this is the example that is demonstrated, that is a product, that is bulbs. This is candle, thereafter bulbs and the variations that are going on the bulb side. So first is product innovation, change in how the product is being noticed by the consumer, that is change in the physical structure. That is already we have seen how the change is done in the physical structure or the duration of time. During the last 100 years, we have come from here to here. These changes include change in the product design, research development and new product development. That is, in a nutshell, in abbreviation we can call it NPD, product design, research and development and new product development, and that meets the need of the customer as well as the current market demands. Now the degree of change can include the incremental improvement, we can have the incremental improvements, we can have the addition to the product family, we can have the next generation products, we can have the new core products. Now example of product innovations, some of the examples that are listed here is introducing a new screen size of for TV. The earlier we know the size of TV, but now we see the size of TV generally 50 inches, 55 inches, 65 inches, 40 inches. Earlier it was not there, it was 22 inches at most, but now the size of TV has undergone change. No longer we are using CRT TV, but we are using flat screen, and we have added functionality such as internet access to the TV. See, this is the change that we have witnessed during last 10 years. So, all of this is the example of product innovation, the changes that are occurring in the product. It is simple example that is being available to each of one which with all of us are familiar with. Everyone is familiar with these changes that is made in case of television. Now, continuous improvement, making the product more. Now, as a result, the product has become more effective and efficient, useful and user friendly, usable, valuable to the user, integrated with other products, technologies or the systems. So, these are all the benefits of the continuous improvement. The things are becoming more and more efficient as well as the user friendly and more cost effective in terms of the facility being provided to the customers. Second category of innovation is process innovation. It involves a new or significantly improved method for the production or the delivery of output that add value to the organization. The process, what is process all about? That the term process with which we are all familiar is it refers to the interrelated set of activities designed to transform an input into specified output for the benefit of customer, but between the input and the output there shall be a processing, there shall be a transformation process that will convert our input into the output. So, that transformation process is very important. Now, process relate to all the operational activity by which a value is offered to the end customer by how to the end customer, such as acquisition of new raw material, manufacturing, logistic and sales and services. This is all that is there. Now, making, what we have to do is we have to make the process simpler. It should not be very complex. It should not take much time. That is, we have to make it faster. It must be more accurate. It must be more reliable, less expensive. The cost should not be too much, and we must reduce the unit cost by improving the production capability. By reducing the production capability, by reducing the wastage, by consuming less and less electricity. So, these things are required. Now, next is service innovation. Now, this is a figure which shows service innovation. Client is there, customer is there, practice there, improvements, solution you are getting, technology you are getting, is efficiency you are getting. Now, the service involves intangible product that are intangible, that is, that forms an extended part of the product life cycle from initial stage to the end of life, recycling and disposable. Services industry in areas such as finance, food, education, transportation, health make up the most organization in any economy. These organizations also need innovation continuously so that they can increase the level of services to the customer. Service also required innovation so that better services can be provided to the customer. It includes providing new ways of services or new service, new IT technology platforms, particularly the internet have added a lot of scope for this. Internet is valuable resource on which new service relation between organizations and customers are being developed, and everywhere a lot of mobile apps are being also developed everywhere to provide better facility to the customer there. That is, technology plus better services is the aim here. Now, types of innovation as defined by Christensen in 1997, he identified it into two varieties. One is disruptive innovations, other is sustaining innovations. The disruptive innovation involves a new value proposition by which the market are created. In such an instance, individual or the business organization seize upon basic inventions and transform them into economic innovation, thereby de-equilibrating and altering the existing market structure, then waiting until the process eventually settles down before the next wave of innovation. That is, it disrupts the existing structure. There was the word disruptive is used. whereas the sustaining innovation are best thought of improvement to the existing product processing. So, sustaining is just the improvement over the existing product processes over the market. Now, innovation has two phases as shown in the diagram in the figure, design phase and the implementation phase. First of all, we have to have the design, thereafter we will be having the implementation. The design phase is marked by a much divergent thinking and creativity, brainstorming, search for alternative. That is, the blueprint has to be created so that it served as a template for the product to be developed. Now, here there is a brainstorming sessions between different stakeholders and the developer side, so that we search for different alternatives, new ideas being discovered. Research suggests that the management of the design phase need to be marked by great administrative flexibility, and these types of the innovations to achieve necessary growth to survive. Next is implementation phase. It requires a different mode of the management. It involves putting the chosen innovation to work. Much planning need to be done. Careful coordination is required between different individual, different branches if there of the company, and evaluation of the process, and that need to be done on continuous basis so that we can find out the lacuna also. Now, entrepreneurship, idea generation and identifying the business opportunity. Idea is not, everyone has idea, but that idea if not converted into commercial venture is of no use, but the idea is very potent. The starting any business, you need a powerful idea, an idea worth thinking about, an idea worth enhancing, and an idea developing that idea into a business, that is the worth. Now, business opportunity is the possibility for the new profit. How? Either through the founding and the formation of new venture or through the improvement in existing venture. Now, opportunity recognition can be considered as an activity that can occur both prior to the establishment of firm and also the post founding of a firm, throughout the life of the firm and throughout the life of the entrepreneur. An entrepreneur has to be a very active person. He has to work 24/7, right? Otherwise, it will not be possible for him to succeed. He is the motivator of the entire firm, of entire enterprise. He has to put a lot of ideas. He has to take a lot of risk in order for the venture to be successful. Now, for that he requires many things. He required human resources, he required power resources, he required land, he required all, and capital. Foremost is the capital. So, by investing so much, he put himself at the risk. Not everyone becomes successful, some become successful and some do not. The world knows about the successful people only. Now, an opportunity, what is an opportunity? An opportunity has the qualities of being attractive, desirable and timely, and is anchored in a product or services which create value for the buyer or the end user. See, new phone, new, better, different, Napster, Dias and iPhone. So, a new product may be there, a new services may be there, a new means of production is there, a new way of distributing the product or services, improvised services, and new combinations or hybrid of all these above that we have discussed. Now, opportunities are not like rain trap, they do not fall at our foot. Don't think that they will come at your home. Well, not usually. From time to time, something must happen which all entrepreneur need to move forward. However, if we wait for an opportunity to turn up, we will probably not succeed. As creative people, we seek or develop opportunities. So, do ideas constitute opportunity or the problems constitute opportunity? Actually, the reality is that an idea is an opportunity when it added value to the consumer. It solves the problem, it makes some money, that is, it communicates some values to the stakeholder, and it is a good fit with the entrepreneurial team. Now, the various factors that influence the creation or the discovery of the opportunities. First is the prior knowledge should be there. Second, the education. Education is foremost required. Then the experience. Then inculturations. Then family and friend. Then other personal events or the different means. So, these are the different factors that affect the creation and the discovery of the opportunity. So, between the market and the competencies lies the opportunities. Better competencies are there, then the better opportunities are there in the particular market. So, a person has to grab the opportunity. Opportunity will not come to him. He has to grab the opportunities so that he can be successful. Now this diagram shows invention, innovation and success. So this diagram we are showing that how innovations lead to the success. Simple, we are having an invention which we previously discussed, the ability to be creative, the ability to support opportunities, then innovation will be there which will ultimately lead into the success. Now, entrepreneurships, between initiative and entrepreneurship lies the entrepreneur. The act of being entrepreneur can be defined as initiating innovation into the business situations to transform them into economic benefit. So, until unless that translate into economic benefit, then it cannot be a entrepreneurship. Now, innovation is at the core of entrepreneurship, and an entrepreneur does something new. Key to the entrepreneurial successful is coming with a new market, product and a new technology, new location, new market and so on. Then idea generation will come from entrepreneurship point of view, clearly refers to either the discovery of a business idea or the development of an idea into more feasible business concept over a duration of time. The idea could be a plan, a proposal, a suggestion, opinion or a belief. Or a better informed entrepreneur have the better chances at recognizing some opportunities. So, we have to find out the emerging opportunities. Only then we will be having the advantage at the competitive advantage at the business. Competitive advantage is very necessary. Otherwise, the business will not be successful. Now, the idea generation is the process of creating, generating, developing and communicating ideas. So, we have the three things: the innovation is there, development is there and actualization. Unless until the actualization process is complete, we cannot have the complete process. Now, listed are the various sources of business ideas. The list is just a set of example. It is exhaustive one, but more sources can be there. So, we will illustrate each one of them. First source is past work experience. Yes, the past work experience also provide us various examples to how to lead to the business ideas. Then hobbies and interests. If you have the hobbies and interests, then it translates ultimately to the new ideas in that particular field. Then the strength and ability is there. Then the friends and the family is also source of business ideas to us. Distribution channel is an important source, as is the travel. If you travel a lot, meet a lot of people, ultimately we will get a lot of ideas. Then there are different books and the magazines through which we also get new ideas. Then if we see the current trends available in any field, from that also we get a lot of business ideas. Then the research in particular field, the development that is going in particular field, then also from that we get the new ideas. From the existing product or the services, we can also get the new ideas, that is what else we can do in that particular product or the services. Then the government policies and the priorities. If the government has certain priority, from that we can also get the certain idea. Then the daydreaming. Well, many of us have the daydreaming, but we must have the will to implement it, the daydreaming, otherwise it will not be possible. Then web, the web is also an important, and the force relationship and brainstorming. Brainstorming is an ultimate idea generation thing. See, a lot of people is there, they discuss a lot, put down their ideas, and ultimately we get something that can be put to the all of the audience, that can be documented, and something new can be there. Then we can also get the ideas from brains, from the problems as well as from the complaints. Now, various approaches. First is the brainstorming, as I was discussing. Under this approach, all the members of the group attempt to make suggestions. This helps in generating a large number of product ideas. Second is improvement of an existing product. That is, a business idea may be related to removing shortcomings in existing product by means of technology. That is, color TV. We see earlier, when I was just a kid, we used to watch Ramayana on black and white TV. So the color TV was not available at that time. But when 2 to 3 years later, then Mahabharata came and color TV was available. So most of the people in our nearby area used to come to our home to see on color TV. It was a new thing. So people were naturally attracted to that. So that is an example of improvement of an existing product. So if the product has an improvement, the people are naturally attracted to that and they buy that particular thing. Now let us discuss more about brainstorming session. A brainstorming session is generally a generating ideas, a method of generating ideas and sharing knowledge to solve a particular commercial or technical problem, in which participants are encouraged to think without interruption. Brainstorming is a group activity where each participant shall share their ideas as they come to their mind. At the conclusion of the sessions, the ideas categorized, prioritized, ranked for the follow-up actions. During the sessions, there should be no criticism of ideas. Everyone is free to share the possibilities and break down the wrong assumptions about the limits of the problem. Ideas should be evaluated only at the end. This is the time to explore the solutions further using conventional approach. Now, a lot of techniques of brainstorming sessions are there. Group ideation is there, nominal group is there, group passing is there, mind map is there, SWOT analysis is there, role storming is there, brainstorming there, ad storming there, think of solution. So, lot of techniques is available is there. Now, the methods, different methods for generating ideas. This involves a process including generating and scrutinizing of the ideas. First is focus group. Now, in focus group, we have 6 to 12 members or at most 15 members belonging to various economic groups, and the group is facilitated by moderator to have in-depth discussion. It can be either directive or non-directive. Second is problem inventory analysis. It is a slightly different from focus group method that not only generate ideas but also identify the problems. This method should different be used for generating and new ideas for the screening and evaluation. Now we can categorize the and identify and classify the ideas, that is innovative business ideas, commodities business ideas, and the hybrid business ideas. That is a combination of both of them. That is the ideas which borrow a little bit from both the commoditized types of ideas as well as the innovative types of ideas. For example, the restaurants that serve the fusion cuisine, they are traditional type of business but new taste in their products, which is the food. Example, the website to find the school tutors, right? These kind of site takes a local service that has been around for a long time and make it easier to find the tutors. See, this is all about the idea generation. I hope all of you find it's content. We shall explore these topics in the coming lectures. Thank you.